that this organization was founded on the premise of bringing neighbors together. And that's what this community does best, and that's what AGLA has done for so many years. And one of the other ways in which AGLA really embodies the best of Arlington is that they don't let us get away, elected officials, without focusing on the actual details that matter to people's lives, whether that's sufficient parking for Freddy's Beach Bar or the additional amendments to our human rights ordinance that are going to allow us to get those extra credit points on the Municipal Equality Index. So I wanted to be here today and share just a couple of resources, again, in terms of getting those details right that really matter, and whether we live our values of inclusion and being a place where people of all genders, gender expressions, and sexual orientations can live healthfully and fully. One of the things I would be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to talk about is the monkeypox vaccine. We are absolutely in the middle of a major vaccination effort. Just because COVID is on the wane, we hope, does not mean that we are not deeply attuned to the epidemic of monkeypox and its threats in our community. If you go to arlingtonva.us and search monkeypox, you can find places to get vaccinations, learn about whether or not you're eligible. There are convenient locations for you in Arlington County. We've now seen across Virginia 10,000 first doses, 4,500 second doses, and we are starting to see those cases go on the decline. But it matters a lot to keeping members, and particularly of our LGBTQ+ community, safe and healthy. I also want to, in general, give a shout out. If you go to arlingtonva.us and search LGBTQ+, you will find a resources page, which is a real credit to our Human Rights Commission. I'm going to embarrass Roland Watkins, who's in there somewhere, who's been an incredible leader in making sure that Arlington is putting its best foot forward in terms of housing supports, human services, aging supports, youth supports, and youth mental health, as so many of my colleagues have talked about. It is incredibly important that we support our LGBTQ+ young people right now. It's such a difficult political moment. The final thing I want to shout out is that Project Peace, our community response to domestic violence and sexual assault, has been working mightily on LGBTQ outreach and engagement for services for those seeking help from intimate partner violence. We've just unveiled a brand new no wrong door policy that we have strove to make fully inclusive, whatever kind of intimate partner violence situation people might find themselves in. If that's relevant to you or your neighbors or your family or a loved one, encourage you again, arlingtonva.us, search Project Peace, and that will help take you to some of those resources. So thank you so much. I'm getting specific because AGLA has always gotten the details right, and just been an incredible
And you've been
partner.
very responsive. When I pulled out almost like a Karen on you.
That's right. Come be Karen stuff. That's what we're here for. We are so grateful for your leadership. And thank you so much, everybody. Stay dry out there.
Thank you very much, Karen.